Right in the middle of the thing. You damn call. Great Monday morning. It's a great day to be alive. I'm Dwight Withrow coming to you live from Country Boys and Crypto. My boy Willie Fells from Palatka, Florida. Looking like the state of Florida is looking good with Tom Brady this morning. What about the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay with the GOAT?
Man, I got friends that live in Tampa. They fired up, man. They fired up. I mean, it's been a while. I think what Tom Brady, Tampa Bay hasn't been to the Super Bowl since they won it. Mike Allstott, John Gruden. What year was that? 90s?
That was 90 something.
2000 something?
Mm-hmm. That was a year after Tony Dungy left, or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. The year after Tony Dungy left and went to the Colts. Mm-hmm. And they haven't been to the Super Bowl. They haven't been yet much to the playoffs since then, really, either. It's just been really kind of an underachiever for years. And for Tom Brady to walk in to a non-playoff team and take them to the Super Bowl, does he not seal the deal today on that he is the greatest quarterback of all time? Does he seal the deal?
I have to say, man, dude's been to the Super Bowl. This will be the 9th time. We discussed earlier, he'll be at the Super Bowl. I mean, how many quarterbacks in the league can say they've been to the Super Bowl one time? And this guy is heading to the Super Bowl for his 9th time, possibly for his 7th ring. Hey, he's almost got a ring for every finger. Almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he almost has a ring for every finger. Wow. And to watch him go in, I mean, he took over that, and he took some criticism in the beginning. And remember, I think at the beginning of the season, Bruce Arians, he was saying some stuff about him in the first couple of games and challenged Tom Brady to step up. It's like, what? Challenging Tom Brady to step up. But I mean, you see him getting on those receivers and players in the beginning. He was on their butt. Man, he knows how to get it done.
Yes.
And he freaking brung a team that hadn't even been to the playoffs. And he went in there with shoulders up high and say, look here, guys, this is how you get it done.
Resurrected him, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Did he bring his boy Grunk down there?
Then he brought Grunk down. Grunk going to another Super Bowl with Tom. Hey, Tom just go to Super Bowls, man. Hey, well, how do you think what is the Patriots fans thinking about this morning? They didn't even make the playoffs.
I think Bill Belichick's probably trying to think about something else, man.
Was the Patriots supposed to just let him go out on his own, right? They probably were supposed to 6 Super Bowl rings. You don't let him I don't know. We got to move on from it. No, you let him move on from you.
But I think my man has proved a point. He's let him know.
Dang, the Patriots look bad today too, man. God, Patriots, y'all didn't even make the playoffs. This man going to the Super Bowl again. Mr. Live is joining us this morning. What's up, Mr. Live? Yo. Dirty Jersey.
Dirty Jersey.
But Tom Brady, to me, has just solidified to be his stance as the greatest quarterback of all time, in my opinion. I think that's hard to argue.
Yeah, he has. Like I said, it's always been a question, but man, he's went and done it. He's achieved the same goal, minus the ring at this time with less. They've had, he's had a hell of a lot more weapons on New England than he's had with Tampa Bay. So,
we know, guys. We know this is a crypto show. We know we country boys are crypto, but these country boys, we from the South, baby. Football. We talk football. I'm sorry, Mr. Live. The Jets didn't make the playoffs ever.
All right, guys.
Country boys now. We're gonna talk some football now. It's the Southeast, baby. We're gonna talk some football now. But we wanted to touch bases on that. Tom Brady, we think solidified himself as the greatest of all time. Kind of like what Bitcoin's about to do. All right. So let's jump into this coin market cap this morning.
Let me start off and tell you, we are not financial advisors. Anything we say and discuss is truly speculation. We are not crypto experts. We simply read the articles and give our opinion. Education is the key. Educate yourself as much as you possibly can in the crypto space. Get a return on your investment as quick as possible. And final, never invest or put more in the market than you can afford to lose.
Awesome. Now we're looking at the market cap this morning, sitting at $1 trillion, $26 billion. I still don't understand. Maybe I need to YouTube or Google. Google will tell you everything. We know it's a lot. Country boys, when we get big numbers, we say it's a lot. All right, but $1,026,967,321,000. I don't even know if I'm reading that right. How about that? It's a lot. All right. Bitcoin's dominance down to 62.5%. Remember, guys, this is a key one for us. And it was down to 61%. Now it's a little up this morning, 62.5%. All right. Bitcoin currently sitting this morning at $34,701, up 7.6 in the last 24 hours. Ethereum hitting a new all-time high last night. Ethereum went on a surge last night, jumped up to a new all-time high again, and it's sitting at 7.0% in the last 24 hours. A lot of talk, a lot of institutions talking about Ethereum, a lot of people talking about Ethereum. Polkadot, $18.10, up 2.1%. Cardano, up 0.5% at 36 cents this morning. Chainlink, what a run Chainlink's been making, man. They've been on fire. 1.0 in the last 24 hours, 4.4 in the last 24. Litecoin, 5.1%. Bitcoin Cash, 461, 5.9%. So, I mean, it's green this morning, and we're signaling, I think, altcoin season. I think we're on the tip, right on the tips of altcoin season here. And we're going to talk about this. And we got an article. We're going to kind of talk about it here in a little bit about why we believe and why why the space starting to believe that altcoin is here. And what is going to make this altcoin season different from 2018 bull run or 2017, 2018 bull run, or unlike the 2013 bull run. So this is going to be exciting. We're excited to be a part. We're excited to have you guys on. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't leave us some questions. But to start out, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe, hit the bell button, and then share. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, share. Bell button, share. All right, let's jump right. Let's look at Elron, 26.7% in the last 24 hours. Horizon, 23. Theta, I like Theta. I'm a big fan of Theta. I'm a big fan of what they're doing. Look at 1inch growing back. Oh man, they did this. This company just came out on Christmas Day. They did a airdrop on Christmas Day and dropped in. And boy, they still delivering like Christmas. They went up. They skyrocketed when it first came out, and then it went back down. And now I see it's making its way back up 1inch. And I think some people got on, some of our friends got on this 1inch too. Yes. All right, let's see. So when they launched Christmas Day, they all-time high $2.91 on Christmas Day. So when it launched, it hit all the way up to $2.91. Now you can see a few days after Christmas, it went all the way back down to 76 cents on the 29th. Now it's back over $2 and roaring. So, oh man, look at that. So, hey, keep your eyes on 1inch, guys. Man, that's powerful right there. All right, now, who else in the top 24? Theta Network, I talked 1inch, Ocean Protocol, Quank, Icon, Uniswap. Uniswap's a big one too. Keep your eyes on Uniswap. Looper and Compound, DeFi Space, Algorand, Alphaverse, Celsius Network down here at 7.6%. A lot of green this morning, a lot of exciting things that's going on. Let's see who's doing bad this morning. All right, Thorchain. They got some of that. No, it's not Thorchain. We ain't got none of that. Solana, Curve DAO token, Near, Rand, Kasama, Reserve Rights token. But they're not really doing bad. 2.9%, 4%, 6%. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Check our mystery coin that we popped up with other night that we discussed. What is it?
Oh man, that's going up like crazy. Morpheus.
No, Morpheus. No, was the other one. Remember, we had the other one we talked about other night. It's a DeFi Space. Remember, it was $30. Now what? 2 weeks ago. Now it's 135, and yesterday it was back down to 100.
Oh, you're talking about? Are you talking about Evolve?
Let's see here. It was.
You're talking about Evolve. Evolve has just been going crazy, man. Evolve, or whatever you call it, man. It's just been going crazy.
It ain't Evolve. It's that other one we looked at. Not Apple. Something. Bird Money.
Oh, Bird Money.
Yeah, Bird Money. Yeah.
All right, Bird Money and Bird Chain. All right, Bird Money is one of these guys that's over. And look at the market cap on this. 8 million. Man, I don't even know if this is an accurate market cap, because that does concern me. But it's this is a coin that you have to kind of pay attention to. Hit an all-time high yesterday at $144. It was as low as $3.91 in December, 2 months ago. 2 months ago, $3.91. This thing is it's up 2,713% since then. What in the world, man?
The market cap looks good. If that market cap is accurate, that's what we like when we're looking at the low market cap. The availability of the coins is not through the roof. So,
it looks like the only place to get it right now is Uniswap.
Yes. So the beginning next year.
But this is something we're going to watch over the next couple of days, because we don't want to FOMO in. Why I said it's top, especially it's been as low as $3.91. We want to kind of see where it goes. Then we'll find out kind of what this coin's all about and where they're trying to go. But let's look at Morpheus real fast. Now, Morpheus, guys, we believe Morpheus is a supply chain, just like VeChain. And we talked about Morpheus last week on our thing. We introduced it to our consumer, to our listeners last week. Morpheus, we believe, has a contract that they're about to do with Coca-Cola and doing their supply chain. When we talked about Morpheus last week, man, when we talked about it last week, I think it was like 90-something cents, guys. Now it's sitting this morning at $1.47. So it went up 50% in a matter of days, guys, in a matter of days.
Yes, so 7 days is up 107.5% just in the last 7 days. But yeah, I think it was 3 days ago when we talked about Morpheus. I think it was on the Friday's show. Yeah, and so guys, man, we stay in tune, guys. We'll let you know what's going on in the space. We stay on tune to some of these coins, and we pay attention to some of these coins. But man, let's look at Ramp. We got one of our listeners talking about Ramp right now. Ramp up 34% at 34 cents right now. I don't know a lot about Ramp at this moment. I welcome you to kind of school us on Ramp. But we take a look and we see that it's going up. Market cap, nice market cap, only at $46 million. That's around that. That's that number we like too. When it's got that low market cap, anything under 90 million or less, to me, has high potential. This is a coin I better keep an eye on. I'm gonna start this one because I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. And I'm gonna let me start this. I'm gonna start that one. And I'm gonna click here too. See, when you can click on these guys, when you go to these for our newbies here, you can go on here. You can go on the website. You can go and find out a little bit about what these companies do, who they are. But Ramp is up 34% in the last 24 hours, up 49% in the last 7 days. Ramp is up 91% in 14 days. Hey, what is this coin doing? Right, click on that and read. What is this coin
Let's
about?
go. All right, let's jump into this. Unlock it. Liquid capital from staked assets. Oh, kind of like Liquify on the Cardano that's coming on the Cardano network. So this is going to allow. Let me see. Okay, let's tap into cross-chain liquidity and stake farming. And oh my gosh. So okay, guys. I think I understand. In the past 2 years, the staking economy has grown exponentially and ballooned to approximately USD 22 billion in locked value. Users participating in the staking economy has significant capital locked into their stake positions and staying to gain from both staking rewards and capital appreciation of their portfolio. Right now, with attractive DeFi investment opportunities abound in the market, users are faced with challenging capital deployment decisions on how to best allocate capital for profit maximization. Ramp DeFi proposes the stake capital on non-ERC20 token staking blockchains can be collateralized into a stablecoin, RUSD, which is used on the Ethereum blockchain. Similarly, users on the Ethereum blockchain can mint EUSD by depositing their ERC20 stablecoins into Ramp's EUSD liquidity pool. RUSD holders and EUSD holders can borrow, lend, or exchange freely, creating a seamless liquidity on-off ramp for users with capital locked into staking arrangements. Now, okay, let me see if I can explain this in layman's terms. All right, so anytime you see like R, E, okay, that's an ER, that means synthetic, ERCT. You see that E, R or something in front of a token, RUSD. That means it's synthetic. That means it's some type of synthetic. That means it's not the original brand. It's not the original. It is a duplicate. That's what that means. So now, what they're basically saying here, and if I hope that I'm explaining it right, if I'm not, then, you know, okay, I invite somebody that can explain it better to me. But what I'm seeing here and what I'm thinking is that what they're allowing you to do is take your staking. So say like Cardano staking, your staking rewards, not only can you earn your APY on your staking, and it's still being locked up in your wallet, you have control of it, but then you get your yield, you get that yield there. But also you can take those same staking and whatever you have in staking, they create a synthetic the USD to it. Here it is right here. And then they allow you, that creates a stable coin that then they use for liquidity, and you then receive another percentage using it as they use it as collateral, or you can borrow from it and and basically take advantage of some of the liquidity that the DeFi space offers, the liquid capital. And so that's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful. Wow. Wow. This is dang. Thank you, Mr. Live, for bringing up ramp, man. This is something I'm gonna have to take a look at. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes that's what happens, man. Sometimes you use this, man, because there's so much going on in the space, man. And you ramp DeFi ecosystem. So there's so much going on in the space that you cannot keep track of everything, man. You need a whole team to keep track of all this stuff, man. And so this is awesome to see. This is something I want. Definitely we got to pay attention to. JP team and advisors, JP Morgan, Binance, BlackRock, Microsoft. Whoa, these some big time guys that's involved in this. That's they got Blackwater investors, iOS, R&T Capital. Now I am concerned about all these VCs that's sitting out here. Let me see if the VCs on the board. These are the investors. Who's on the board? Sometimes I have to look, but sometimes when there's a lot of VCs on the board, venture capitalists on the board, I don't like that because they're not, to me, that says that the venture capitalists are not going to be interested in the fundamentals of the product. What they're interested in is how much money can we make. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to run the price up, and they dump. Run the price up and dump. And they'll take turns with all of them doing it and reaping the profits. And who gets hit in the long run?
Little man.
The little man, exactly. But I like this ramp. I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to this. And it's only 34 cents, so this is not a bad deal. We're gonna have to watch this one. And let's see, where can you get ramp? Let's go. It got us kind of off here. We are
Uniswap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uniswap is seems to be man. Cardano, man, I think they're going to be able to create something like an ADA swap that's going to allow people to, use ADA as their swap instead of Ethereum, which is the gas fees that you have to use on Ethereum. Uniswap is built on top of the Ethereum network, the Ethereum blockchain. All right. So Bitcoin's rising as we're on this. All right. So, man, that was exciting. All right, let's go into our first article this morning. Where we're starting out at. Let's just the way it started out.
Yeah, let's see where we're going.
So that was your coin market cap, guys, and let's jump into our first article this morning. Bitcoin and Ethereum hits all new all-time high. It's a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir. All
Mr.
right.
Live threw y'all a bone, our listeners today, about ramp.
Yes, he did. Let me get this out of the
oh man.
Here. Move that bar down here. Let's get this going. I don't want you to MSN. All right. Ethereum explodes 21% in just one day to secure the new all-time high past $1,470, and analysts expect it to double in the next 2 weeks. Ethereum struck a new all-time high above the 1,470 on Monday, scoring a 21% gain within 24 hours. Its latest record high came from 7th-year anniversary of cryptocurrency's launch. Analysts expect the Ethereum price to rise as high as $3,000 in the next few weeks. The price of Ethereum sets a new all-time high, exploding by as much as 21% in 24 hours to trade above $1,470 Monday. Obviously, we think that this coin it will go parabolic sometime here in the next week or so. We've seen some other literature out here that's stating that, hey, this coin is going to be on its rise to the 20K. I read some of that, last night. I don't know how fast we will get, we'll see that, but most definitely this coin will rise. I think the next pit stop we discussed Friday was going to be $3,000. And then from there, 3,000. And I think it'll keep on going from there. What do we see here in the next April, May? I think we'll probably have at least my prediction is probably April, May, June we'll have a $5,000 Ethereum. You know.
Well, I mean, you definitely can't go wrong mentioning that because of the potential here and the explosion again of the DeFi space last summer and how it's just exploding. And now you got all these other players that really want to get in on this DeFi, but also the networks and the success of other companies like Chainlink that's built on top of Ethereum. So you won't be conservative or sound off the wall to say 5,000 Ethereum by summer. But wait, can you see that right there? The record came on the 7-year anniversary of the day that Vitalik, a Russian banker, best known for Ethereum's main developer, announced the cryptocurrency's launch. That is crazy.
Yeah,
it came on the day of the 7 years. So when he announced the launch of Bitcoin Forum. All right, so but I mean, it went 21% in yesterday, and that was crazy watching it. I mean, I'm serious. I think I tweeted out. I think I tweeted out. Don't mind me watching Ethereum skyrocket. I mean, it went from 1,200. I mean, it just started running, and I was like, "Oh man, this could be the one." I was thinking 2K by the end of today, but you're still starting to see it retrace, but it's starting to go back again. I mean, I had a guy on one of my Facebook posts yesterday. I was talking about something in regards to Bitcoin. He throws up, man, I'm up 12% in my portfolio, 22% in my portfolio from a year ago. I'm like, 22%. He showed me his portfolio, and he posted a picture of his gains, and I'm like, this is a traditional space, obviously. And I'm like, Ethereum just went up 21% in one day. And in a traditional market, he's bragging about 21% in a year.
Just think if you were able to, with some financial companies has made it readily available for people to divest some of their 401k into cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. But just think if you had that ability to take the money that you were placing into your 401k and put it in this market, where you would be. Just think if you look at what you put in there, if you put 10% of your salary in there and let it work, or you put 15% of your salary, if you put that 15% of your salary in this space right here, and if you had your employer's match over here on this side.
Yeah. And I like to see it match. I like to see it match with stable coins. And what if they could do that, right? So when your 401k can be moved to stable coins in a bear market.
Yeah. And I'm gonna venture to say, if employers were able to do that, where you put your 401k, whatever your investment, straight into crypto, and they matched it, I think I'm gonna go on record telling you they'd be short some damn employees, because some people be done made it and they'd be like, peace, I'm gone. I'm out.
That money will be done right up fast, boy. Yeah. Your turnover would be, you wouldn't have, long gone would be the 40-year worker, the 30-year worker. They ain't finna work for 30 years in the crypto space, and you can move it to a stable coin when it's low and come back. You only got to work 8 to 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but that's how deep this space is. And me and my cousin, we had a conversation yesterday. I was with him for a few hours yesterday, and we had this conversation. We was talking about, he's not into crypto. We're just talking about, the education port side of it and the investment side of it, and talking about the returns on the investment and the gains. But this right here is deep, man. I mean, it really is. So, but let me get them back in the article. The world's second largest cryptocurrency, with a market cap of 160 billion, has risen on 90% a year. Have risen 90% a year-to-date basis, outpacing Bitcoin's 10% rise. Now, I'm gonna take a step back and say I don't know how long that's going to be the second largest crypto, with everything that's coming down the pipe, with some other currencies that are making some waves, that are going to make a tsunami.
We ain't gonna say some other currencies. We're gonna say Cardano. Cardano, baby. ADA, baby. The best network and the best community in the cryptocurrency space. I'm gonna call it like it is.
Call it like it is. You know what I'm saying?
We already said 2024, Cardano's going to knock Ethereum off his block.
It's go knock it off the block.
Knock it off the block. Move over.
You come back and you come back and you look at this YouTube, you be like, damn, them country boys told us. So shoulda, coulda, woulda got some of that. You know what I mean?
And that's and most people think that's surprising. That is not surprising. I mean, we've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen where one company may have dominated in a time and a space in a while, and then next thing you know, it's another one rises. That's just what happens. That's what's supposed to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. So moving on, we just got through saying 3,000, 5,000 by summer. We're talking about 3,000 in the next few weeks. Comparing Bitcoin to Ethereum's rally, analysts noted that a similar pattern of limited price momentum followed the major breakout. Ether has also been seeing some massive trading volumes on ZebPay, India's oldest and most widely used Bitcoin and crypto asset exchange. Ether tends to follow Bitcoin, says Rahul. I'm going to call him Mr. Patty, CEO of ZebPay. Now that Bitcoin has hit record highs, it is consolidating. Investors are adding Ether. Together, they constitute about 80% of the total crypto market cap and are the biggest on ZebPay. So another popular cryptocurrency analyst, Lark Davis, expects Ethereum to double in the next 2 weeks, just like Bitcoin did. So, hey.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now, you know what else is happening in February for Ethereum?
No, what else is happening?
CME futures, Ethereum futures launches. So that's going to bring even more attention to Ethereum. More institutionals now get the leverage on the futures of Ethereum. And so just like now, when Bitcoin futures came out, we thought that was going to pump it a little bit, which it did not as much. But we'll see what happens here. But Ethereum futures is launching February 8th. And we're going to start seeing. Now, guess what we're starting to see now? Companies coming from Bitcoin to now the altcoins is a major part. They used to, it was 2017 was really about Bitcoin. Institutions got into Bitcoin. Now they're starting to trickle into Ethereum. Now, what are we going to see the next one? The only next one that could possibly do this is Cardano, 2023-24. Then we're going to see an 88 futures. We're going to see all these branches and on and off boards into Cardano. Man, get out of here. Let's go. All right. Let's talk.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's talk about this NASDAQ listed Marathon Patent Group buys 150 million worth of Bitcoin as part of their company's treasury reserve.
Don't give the institutions your Bitcoin.
Hey, that's what we're saying. Hey, they took $150 million cash reserve that they had on hand to buy Bitcoin. We just had this conversation, was it Saturday, about the institutions. Last week, we was talking about the largest institution in the world that got involved into Bitcoin. So where do we think this is going for the people that are not into cryptocurrency, that don't have an idea? When you have the companies of this magnitude, this size getting involved, it's not going anywhere. So once again, you better change with times so you're not left behind. It's not too late. But Marathon CEO Marek Akamoto told the block that the purchase was made from the company's cash reserves. NASDAQ-listed Marathon Patent Group announced Monday that it has purchased around 4,813 Bitcoin for about $150 million. The investment is part of the company's treasure funds. Marathon CEO Marek told the block, this is the first time the company, which is involved in Bitcoin mining, has bought Bitcoin from the market. So this is the first time they've ever purchased Bitcoin, but they've been involved in Bitcoin mining. Wow. I mean, but you've already know right there, if they're involved in Bitcoin mining, they've already got a stash of coin because the miners are rewarded.
I wonder if they're talking about involved in Bitcoin mining. They could be an investor in a Bitcoin mining company.
Yeah, but how are you taking your profits out of the company?
But the first time they bought Bitcoin from the market. Okay, let's see what. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So by leveraging the cash on hand to invest in the Bitcoin now, we have transformed our potential to be a pure player investment in reality, said Okamoto. We also believe the holding part of our treasury reserve in Bitcoin will be a better long-term strategy than holding the almighty U.S. unvalued dollar, similar to other forward-thinking companies like MicroStrategy.
So you're
how
telling
many
me
times have we discussed this right here? Everybody knows it because the press, man, I tell you right now, you know, we got a newspaper printing company here in Chattanooga, obviously, but I tell you, man, Washington is running faster than that damn thing is. I mean, hey, Washington is running faster than that, man. It's just unbelievable the money that we're printing, and this is where people don't realize that the value of the U.S. dollar is not valued at a U.S. dollar. You know, like I said, we had a little conversation yesterday, just doing a little education session, trying to answer questions about cryptocurrency. How does it work? What can you do? How do you spend? How is this and that? All the inner workings of it. But one of the things that was discussed was, what is the U.S. dollar backed by?
Nothing.
But you know what people's answer is on that?
Yeah, gold.
They think it's gold.
Yeah,
that has not been back since what, the Nixon era?
Somewhat 71. Yeah.
It hasn't been back since then. The
U.S. goes back a little further than that when they confiscated everybody's gold. Yeah.
So it's backed by debt.
That's it. And the military.
Yeah. So and
they'll be getting on there telling you what it's worth. That big bad military that we got. But listen to me. Think about this for a second. He said, we believe that holding part of our treasury reserves is a better long-term strategy than holding U.S. dollar. Now, tell me this. These institutions get the opportunity to forward think, and they go and leverage themselves and put themselves in position getting out of the U.S. dollar, but you got everyday workers every single day that go to work and they stack U.S. dollars, not understanding inflation, not understanding the devaluing of the dollar that's going on, and they refuse to look at what they're moving into it's so broad scale that Bitcoin's $100,000, $200,000 of Bitcoin, and now they feel like they've been left behind. That's why we talk on our show. That's what Country Boys and Crypto is about, to show you guys, to get there. It's not financial advice, guys. But if you're stacking U.S. dollars, if you're sitting there hoarding U.S. dollars,
you're hoarding the wrong damn thing.
You're hoarding the wrong thing.
You're hoarding the wrong thing. I mean, it's just simple as that. You're hoarding something that's valued. This is visually valued. That's the best way I can put it. I visualize this dollar is worth $1. But in reality,
told you,
it's only worth a quarter. So you're actually, you're not getting, I mean, to break that down in simple terms, I mean, I know it's going to be hard, but like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Is he drunk? Hold a dollar bill in your hand and realize, man, that dollar bill is really, as far as inflation, everything goes, this dollar bill it says $1, but it's only worth a quarter.
Yeah, its buying power doesn't go far.
It doesn't go far
at
all.
And so this is the situation where these institutions and these big major players, they get it. They get the information. Well, we're the last ones to get the information, and we're the last ones to move because everything's a scam. Everything's everything's a conspiracy theory. No, ain't no conspiracy theory. Bitcoin's not a scam.
Man, it's not,
And you got to sit here and you're going to get left behind.
You are getting left behind, man. I finished reading the book last night. One of the things in there you got to look at was talking about the rappers in the industry, and some of them are getting very smart. And 50 Cent, he took 700 million Bitcoin for one of his albums. That's what he told the record. He said, "Hey, what I want to be paid 700 Bitcoin." At the time that he received 700 Bitcoin, it was valued at $7.7 million. Done a calculation on that last night. That 700 Bitcoin last night was worth 32 million or something like that. So you start looking at the NBA players. You start looking at
it went from 7 million to $32 million.
Yeah, at the time he got it.
Wow.
It was 7.7 million. So obviously Bitcoin today, you take 700 Bitcoin a day is 34,000. I ain't even gonna get right on the money. That's 23.8 million right there.
Oh man, you talking about tripling your money.
Tripling
that's
your
more,
money.
That's 4 times your money.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
So when we talk about it, you look at the I mean, we've had several NFL. One of the NFL players for Carolina was the Carolina Panthers this year.
Michael Ong. Yeah.
He said, "Hey, give me half of my contract fiat, other half I want it
in Bitcoin." Yeah, $6 million.
$6 million. So you got a bunch more. I didn't realize that I didn't realize that one of the NBA, what was it, not the Clippers, Sacramento Kings.
I forget his name. The Nets. Yeah, he's getting paid in Bitcoin as well.
Oh no, I was talking about this team that was the whole team. That's what they started accepting. They was the first one in the NBA to start accepting.
Well, Mark Cuban. I don't know. I know that Mark Cuban in the Dallas Mavericks, you can buy apparel and buy the different stuff online. You can use Bitcoin.
Yeah. So this
he advertises that he wants you to spend this Bitcoin with you. You know why he wants you to spend this Bitcoin with him?
Because he's going to turn around and hoard it. He's going to hold.
Exactly.
That's what's going to happen.
Exactly. He ain't going to spend that shit. He's going to sit there and let it just sit. He's going to hodl your Bitcoin when you buy their merchandise with your Bitcoin. I ain't buying no Dallas Mavericks merch with my Bitcoin. Are you kidding me?
No, like I said, man, you better hold it, man.
Oh my goodness.
So the BC Marathon stock rallied 892% last year, and MicroStrategy stocks gained 166% as compared to Bitcoin's gain of 300% during the year. I mean, look at that, 300%. So how strong is that? 300% in Bitcoin.
It did half. I mean, MicroStrategy stocks gained 166% as compared to Bitcoin gain at about 300% during the year. So, I mean, they basically double what they were doing in the traditional. Man, get out of here. Yes.
But hell, it's the thing. Percentages can be misconstrued, but we know the value of Bitcoin. But what is their stock? Is it $20 a share? We don't know, but we know what Bitcoin is. So that's what makes it interesting. You gotta, you gotta realize where the future is heading. So earlier this month, Marathon raised $250 million in equity round. We asked whether the funds were utilized to buy Bitcoin. Akamoto told the block that the company had $425 million in cash before this raise, which was utilized to buy Bitcoin. Crypto financial services,
Getting out of cash. Nope, we don't want cash. Cash is trash.
Cash is trash. So crypto financial services firm NYDIG helped execute the transition. The purchase was complete on January 21st. NYDIG told the block adding the purchase amount per Bitcoin was around 31,135. The order was complete only in a few hours from idea of execution. Last month, the firm also assisted insurance giant Mass Mutual to buy Bitcoin worth $100 million. Did we say an insurance? We got insurance companies getting in on it. Insurance companies. And you know what, man? I'm gonna be positive today. Today's positive Monday. I'm not even gonna say anything negative about the crooks. Because, we all know the crooks. But the crooks now, the crooks are running to Bitcoin now. That's interesting, man. I haven't really read much on insurance companies. This side obviously getting in it. Mass Mutual at the time acquired 5 million minority equity stake in NYDIG. Go ahead and get through here. As the Marathon Patent Group, the company has been mining Bitcoin since late 2017. Today, it has 2,560 Bitcoin miners in production, currently producing around 1.5 to 2 Bitcoin per day. So they are. So they do have the mining.
Yeah.
Obviously, so they they should have plenty, Bitcoin stacked up since they've been doing this since 2017. I guess they just want to get ahead and just, get out there a little bit further and acquire more than they could, mine. So obviously where it's looking here. To expand its operation, Marathon recently ordered 100,500 units of advanced S19 miners from Bitmain for about 270 million. These units will be shipped beginning this week. Akamoto told the block, we hopefully deploy and install the company's total hash rate capability will exceed 10.34 exahash from the current about 256 petahash. We believe we could marathon the largest Bitcoin miner in the world. In terms of Bitcoins, the upgrade hash rate would help Marathon produce around 55 to 60 Bitcoin per day. Wow.
I wonder where that's at, where that Marathon is at, where they got the Bitcoin mining. I know some guys in Canada, mining is getting really big in Canada because you can use the oil reserves to mine versus the leftover stuff from the garbage. Yeah, the waste of the oil you can use to mine Bitcoin, which is which, you know, in Canada and Alberta, they have all that oil sand up there. So it is a great opportunity to be able to do mine for cheap and get into mining for cheap. And so you're looking at this, I wonder if that's it. Yeah. So awesome. Hey guys, institutions want your money. They want your Bitcoin. They're not, they bought this. We used to, you thought that Bitcoin was expensive at 31,000 to the end. And I think that's a quote for the day. We also believe that holy part of, I want to use that. Yeah. You can send that quote to me and be a Facebook message.
That's what I was highlighting, man. I was actually just post it up, but I'll send that to you, man.
Yeah. Go ahead. Then you post it. Yeah, I'll share it. But so what you're seeing, guys, you think of Bitcoin's expensive at 31,000, and institutions think it's a deal at 31,000.
What does that say?
Wrap your brain around it. They bought Bitcoin, $150 million worth of Bitcoin at $31,000 a Bitcoin. So he said they believe this is a part of their long-term strategy. They're not selling this when it hits 50,000. They're not selling this when it hits 100,000. Guys, they're going to hold this for at least 4 or 5 years. They're thinking of 500,000, $1 million Bitcoin. They're thinking of the big play. Big play. Why not you think about the big play? Why not you dollar cost average? You don't have to go out and buy a whole Bitcoin. Hey, I'll put $30 or $40 every 2 weeks or whatever it is into Bitcoin or into other whatever. And I'm going to let it just sit there. And I'm going to think long term. And I'm not going to risk more than it can hurt me. I'm not going to risk more than I can afford to pay.
Hey, to answer your question, Quebec.
Quebec?
Mm-hmm. Quebec.
Oh, there it is, Canada. Marathons in Canada. So, yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm wondering if that's part of that marathon, you know that largest, one of the large petroleum companies.
Yeah.
Marathon, and they're out of.
Well, it makes sense for the oil companies to get into Bitcoin and mining and stuff. They got fuel, right? And it could cost them less. But also, what's happening in the oil? Oil is taking a beating. Oil is not doing. They're creating these electric cars. They want to get away from gas and oil. It makes sense. That's a smart deal. That's a smart deal.
It is smart.
But it's a hedge on Bitcoin. I'm not sure how long it's going to last with this. But then you got now proof of stake, and Ethereum even going to proof of stake now. And so Bitcoin companies are getting away from proof of work. So we'll see what happens down in the future. A lot of things can change. But the bigger part, what I'm trying to express here, guys, is that dollar cost average, and put away whatever, just like you would in your regular savings account. And if you're hoarding cash, just like they're doing, they were like, we don't believe that hoarding cash or stacking cash is in our best interest as a company. So if you think that a company with millions and millions of dollars don't think hoarding cash is in their best interest, what do you think is in your best interest? They're going to give you the trash. You go work 40 hours a week, and you go, give the bill companies your money, give them all your money, and then the rest you put in a savings account and give it to the bank. That's what you're doing. You're basically giving it to the bank because it ain't doing nothing for you. And the bank lets you, okay, you decide you want to spend something with the people that already have money that's invested in. Oh, I'm gonna go buy me a new car, so I'm gonna take from the savings that the bank say I can have, and I'm gonna go out and spend it with more people that's got money, and they hoard taking that cash and they had invested in vehicles that produce money for them, like Bitcoin. See the cycle? See what? And your money's not working for you, and inflation is growing faster than you can work. You can't keep up with inflation on your job because you're not even gonna get raises like that. You can't keep.
No, we're not. No,
All right.
we're
All right. Last article. All right. That's awesome.
All right, man. Last one.
Analyst season here.
Yeah. Who is it here?
Believe altcoin season is here, guys. Are you ready? Gentlemen, start your engines.
That's what I'm talking about. Analyst Michael Van D. Pope names the top 10 crypto assets. Let's see what Mr. Michael's talking about. Hey, widely followed trader and crypto strategist Michael Van D. Pope is unveiling his list of top 5 crypto assets to watch later this year. In a tweet, Van Pope tells his audience of 110,300 people that expects the incoming altcoin season to be larger than what investors can possibly imagine.
Oh my gosh.
About earlier,
that man, he said be larger than what you can even imagine. Yes. Hey man, I was looking at the stock to flow model yesterday on Plan B, and I was looking at the stock to flow model, and the stock flow model has Bitcoin going to 200,000, and it was crazy how it is on track. I mean, it is just right on it. And they released what the price is on the model and the price. It is just crazy how it is right on track with the stock to flow model. Oh my goodness. Go ahead. Wow, man. Bigger than, oh man, this is going to make my brain hurt. He said it's going to be more massive than what investors can possibly imagine. Oh my goodness.
Hey man, I've been checking on these weekly charts on altcoins, but my God, this is going to be such a massive year. I think we can't even imagine how big it will be. That's going to be another tweet. That's going to be another second one for today.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Looking at the market capitalization of all crypto asset, the trader believes that it will correct and retest support of 730 billion before skyrocketing above $1 trillion mark. Hey, the total market capitalization of crypto is looking great here. A retest of an all-time high of 2017 seems likely to occur, but all we know is the following. The 2017 bubble will look like a small bump on the road. The cycle is just starting. Let me go back on that one now. I'm going to do like a pastor. So let me go back and reread this here so you understand. The 2017 bubble will look like a small bump on the road. This cycle is just starting.
Whoa.
So, and what are we telling people? And I want to go back. I want to stop. What have we been saying for the last 2 years on these podcasts? What have we been saying? We've been telling everybody, you do not have to be a Bitcoin what? Millionaire. You can become an altcoin millionaire. We have said
Cardano millionaire.
You be a Cardano. You definitely can be a Cardano millionaire. So this is the power of altcoins, and it's very simple math. You know, $32,000 can get you one Bitcoin, but how many altcoins will $32,000 get you? When some of the altcoins are 30 cents, some of the altcoins are 3 cents.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you think about that right there. What did I tell you last night about, what was it, VeChain? And when we first got into VeChain, is it all?
Yes.
If would have put $1,000 in VeChain when we first got into VeChain, that $1,000 would have got you 1.5 million VeChain. 1.5 million VeChain is what that $1,000 would have got you last year when VeChain was first talked about, and then we got into it. And that $1,000 investment, which has not been a year yet, because that was around about March, April, is when that around about April when we got into the VeChain set.
March, April.
March, April is when we got on the VeChain set. We're sitting here right now, January the 25th of 2021, and we're 2 months away, 2.5 months away from a year mark of VeChain. And you would already had $30,000 gain, because you would end up with $1 million something. So you would have had $33,000 is what that would be worth today with $1,000 spent. That is hard to believe, but that's what we're trying to say about the power of altcoins. That's a very simplistic one right there, and it's just unbelievable. And that coin alone has a lot of potential. But I tell you another one that has more potential, ADA Cardano. So amid the trader's rosy outlook, he says he's keep close watch on Polkadot and looking at the levels where investors can buy on the dips. Hey, we do see these retests at $15. That was one of the levels I discussed. Another one is the $13 level, which is lower time frames. Then we've got an area around 1050. Van Pope expects the next leg of the bull run to catapult DOT to his targets of $25 to $29 to $45. That is strong. When we start talking about Polkadot, hard and heavy 3 weeks ago, I think Polkadot was around about that $7, $6, $7 mark. And then it went to the $10 mark, a little went above 10, dropped back down below 10 for probably less than 24 hours. And Polkadot has now climbed back up. What is DOT now? Today's probably
$17.90.
$17.90 is what Polkadot is. So in addition to Polkadot, the analyst says he is bullish on smart contract platform Cardano ADA.
Boom.
Guys, let me tell
country
you.
Boy bullish.
We country boy bullish. We have a Southeast staking Cardano ADA staking pool because we believe in this coin. We understand what this coin is, capabilities of this coin. We see the future of this coin. We see what Charles Hoskins has. He's thinking so far outside the box. I'm telling you guys, if you're not involved in Cardano ADA, you're missing the boat. But let me tell you what else. You can get in this coin. You can get into the Southeast staking pool. Hey, www.southeaststaking.io. That's www.southeaststaking.io. Go check our website out. What is staking? It explains to you about staking. It explains to you about it. Let me just give you the simple term in country boy terminology. You put your money in a bank, you let them hold your money. They give you not even 0.01 APY for your money that they're lending out and making money. Well, right here, you just delegate your Cardano to the Southeast staking pool. That money is not in our hands or in our wallet. That money is still in your wallet on your mobile device, on your laptop, and it is just staked there, and you're earning 4 to 6% APY. Now, hear me out again. Big boys are giving you 0.01 APY for your cash that they're lending out and robbing people who may have been down in their luck and have bad credit. And they're only giving you 0.01 APY, where you can take, and they have your money, have control of your money. You can have your ADA Cardano within a wallet on your mobile device, and you're generating 4 to 6% APY a year. Wow. Earning ADA coins reward. So your nest egg is growing. You might have went in with, say, 5,000 ADA coins, and you're getting 5 to 6% APY, 4 to 6 in the year. But you might be saying, "Oh man, this epoch here, I got 4 more coins. I got 5 more coins." Think about that. Does the bank every month or every epoch? Excuse me, not month. Epochs, how many days, Willie?
5 days.
Every 5 days. Let me ask you that question. That's powerful. Does the bank reward you with, let's say, hey, you got $5,000 in the bank, so we're going to give you $5 for every 5 days? Or do they say we're going to give you, let's better than that, do they ask you, they say we're going to give you $1 every 5 days? It don't happen. So once again, we're bullish on it, but there's a reason why. And help us help you, as Jerry Maguire would say. So back on to it. The blockchain enterprise solutions, Zilqua hybrid blockchain platform icon with the ticker of ICX, high throughout blockchain, Elrond, an interoperable blockchain network, Cosmos, Atom. Those two are pretty, Atom and Elrond. Matter of fact, I have some Atom. That one was a very cheap altcoin. I don't know where it's sitting at today. I haven't looked at it, but man, I had some.
It was at $8.14 today.
Artemis?
Yes.
Wow. I never would have thought it. That coin was pennies, cents. Matter of fact, I have some, but I need to go check on it. Another coin
Uh-oh.
on Van Pope's radar is Seller Network. He says the layer 2 scaling platform can potentially raise to 0.035 and represent an upside potential of 400% from its current value of 0.007. And that is
Whoa,
where coins
we
like this,
gotta, that's the kind of coins you want to.
you're making a big gain on. That's the coins right there that if you put $1,000 down on, if you put $500 on, that you're going to make some hell of a gains because you're going to turn right around and acquire, hundreds of thousands of millions of coins. And what if that coin goes to 50 cents right there?
What is he saying that coin's going to go to?
From its current value of 0.007, he's thinking it's going to go up to 0.035.
Okay.
So
and it's at 0.07 right now.
0.07 right now.
Oh man, I may have to look at getting a bag of this. Oh, Binance, you can get it on Binance.
Man, if you put $500 in that coin right now, that's going to give you 71,428 coins, and we times that by 0.035. Your $500 has now went to 2,500. You 5 times your money on that coin right there.
Nice.
So,
nice.
That's the type of gains we're talking about on things like this. So, the last batch of coins on Van Dijk's watch list was Oracle's. He says that while Chainlink leads the pack, others such as API3 and DAI have more room to grow due to their relative small market share. Chainlink itself has a very big market share of the optical niche. Other oracles are just starting up the first cycle. One of them is API3, just got listed. Other one that is still waking up is DIA. So that's what we're talking about right there. And repeat it again, not to sound like a broken record. You do not have to be a Bitcoin millionaire. You could be an altcoin millionaire. You don't even have to be an altcoin millionaire. Altcoins, you can make enough profit by investing in altcoins to possibly change your life or your family's life, which I know you can. I'm not going to say you possibly could. I know you can. It's being done every day. So this is a prime example of what we're talking about. So,
guys, you heard it from you're seeing it in the article, you're seeing it in the news. Altcoin season is here, and he even believes that it's going to be bigger than we even thought. Luke, Tim Draper, 250 Bitcoin. Well, if you go back and watch one of our lives, we talked about Bitcoin hitting 220 this year, 2021. So 250 in 2022, man, we believe it's going to happen now in 2021. And so Tim Draper may have been on the conservative end. But guys, altcoin season is here. Altcoin season is here. Load up your bag. Load up your bag. Get out of those US dollars. And this is not financial advice. Get out of cash. Cash is trash. Put your money somewhere that can go to work for you. Dollar cost average. And this is not financial advice because at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do with your money. And you never risk more than you're willing to lose. And never put more on your plate because guess what? Anything can happen. It can go to zero. There can be a black swan event too. And you can get totally wrecked. But you have to be able to take care of opportunities in the time that it is in the opportunity. We see so many times, and I've done in that situation myself. I don't make the move, and the opportunity passed me by, and we're saying coulda, woulda, shoulda. And so, no, you can't put them on all the coins. No, you can't get it. You got to find a few small projects or a few projects for if you're a beginner, and stick to those projects. But if you can invest a little bit further or do something a little bigger, then you do something a little bigger. But we're going to continue just to bring you the news on what's happening in the space, where we think things are going, how we think things are going, and we just bring it from a country board perspective. We don't do too much of charts and all that kind of stuff. We're not traders, man. We just love and passionate about the cryptocurrency space. We believe that it's going to be able to help not only the Black community, but the working class man all over the world and change their lives. And that's what we're for, the working class person, regardless of race, political party, political affiliation. We want to see each and every person have the opportunity to change his life and use game changing wealth. And boy, this is going to be one altcoin season to remember. And boy, we plan on flying high.
Hey, that's correct, man. You know, as one of the things, you know, you look at it. What does my boy say? All you want to do is win, win, win. DJ Khalid.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
So that's what we're talking about, guys. You know, like I said, check us out at southeaststaking.io, www.southeaststaking.io, and check us out. Hook us up with the join. You know, if you got any questions, get back with us. Message us. Like I said, you know, we would love to have you in the Southeast Staking Cardano 88 staking pool. You know, help us all win, and most definitely you're going to benefit from it because you're going to be acquiring coins while making cash, while making money. That's no other way to put it. I don't know how many banks, traditional banks, will say we're going to pay you money every 5 days for letting us lend your money, which we're not lending your money. So, like I said, check us out and hop on board with us. I mean, that's what we're talking about. What can you say about that, Mr. Phelps?
All right. So, guys, we thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for being a part of our live. Guys, we can't do it without you. We thank you for we want your feedback. We want your participation. And remember, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, give us a thumbs up. Then what we want you to do is hit the subscribe, then hit the bell so you know when we're going live, and then share with all your friends, especially if you love what Country Boys deliver. And guess what? If you roll with us, baby, you're gonna make money. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Be great.
Be great. All we want you to do is win. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. I think we're going to be on at 9 p.m. So tune in, share it, let everybody know, and jump on with us, guys. Have a great day. Got your boys the crypto out. Southeaststaking.io. We'll get you taken care of. Let's do this.
Have a great night.
Have a great day.